Good evening and Merry Christmas. Hi, short story writers. This is the final one this week. I'm going to take tomorrow off as well as the weekend because, hey, it's Christmas and there's a microphone for a different project. That's for music, but I don't really need it for this because I've got this little fellow here. Right. This is going to be very brief indeed, and I don't even know whether you can use this depending on your genre, but this particular short story idea is based on an old myth that at midnight between Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, animals can speak. I don't know how long for, but let's imagine it would be for 1 minute, 60 seconds. So that's 100 words of dialogue going on, 140, depending on how fast your animals can speak. I would imagine if they were a cow or like Eeyore, they would not speak quite so fast. But if they were like Tigger, not that usually aren't any tigers in the nativity scene, but if there were, they would speak rather more rapidly. So, your story could take place over several years, and the intervening 364 days and 23 hours and 59 minutes could provide the basis for some tension or some comedy. As an example, if maybe there were an argument going on and animals were cut off in mid-sentence and they had to remember for 1 year what the animal they were arguing with had said and then come back. So that would possibly be for comic effect, or it might even be they're being threatened and they have to spend how you do this is up to you. If you want a science fiction take on this, it could be that, I don't know, let's suppose they're farm animals and the farmer's got some implants, and for 1 minute on Christmas Eve some kind of interconnection between him and the animals takes place. And well, I wrote a story about this. Not artificially. It was called Cows, and yeah, the cows rebelled, but it was not because of Christmas or anything like that. It was a different and more science fiction based, but that reason. So there's that, and obviously that could lend itself. Keep saying this, but the fantasy and the horror genres are kind of intermingled there. You could tell a more humanistic sort of tale, literary genre. I'm not sure about thrillers, and I'll leave that up to you. Okay, I cannot for the life of me think how thrillers and action movies would want to could be based. Although you could take it further, you could. Semi-science fiction sort of thriller whereby somebody like Dr. Dolittle can suddenly understand animals, and he's got a sidekick who maybe is like a crow or a parrot, very intelligent birds, very social birds, and interesting. Yes, or a dolphin or something like that. You can communicate, you can see what they see, he, she, the robot, it, your protagonist, okay? No slights intended anywhere, and yeah. So, right, that's it. I'm off now for the next few days, so I'll be back on Monday the 20 whatever it is. Fortunately, I don't need to take off my socks and shoes. So the 5th is Friday, 6th Saturday, 27th. The 28th, I'll be back on the 28th. Have fun until then. And if you're inclined to use this fiction writing prompt, then give it a thumbs up. If you think it's terrible, then give it a thumbs down. And until then, happy writing.